so my work now is literally next door to a grocery store, and what I got is I got a little protein bar and a Monster that's going to serve as my pre-workout meal today, because I'm just going to work out now. It's like 1 o'clock-ish right now, and the gym is pretty empty. So this is like our slowest time of the day, is right in the afternoon. So I'm going to sneak in a little workout, and then we'll see what the rest of the day holds. I don't think there's really anything exciting in my future tonight. I think I'm just going to go home after work and potentially work on a Let's Play that I've been wanting to get done for a while. So I don't know how much I'm actually going to be able to vlog today, but I'm going to try, because I've been enjoying doing the vlogs again, especially doing it daily, and so we'll see how long I can actually keep that up. But for now, I'm going to head back inside, and I'm going to go work out. Alright, so work is over for the day. Today was a good day at work. Pretty normal day when it came to sales and memberships and whatnot. But it's kind of disappointing because my camera that I use to vlog, this camera, is dying on me. There's something wrong with it. I'm not sure what it is, but the screen goes black a lot. And sometimes I have to turn it off and on like 10-15 times before it even starts working. It's been getting worse today, and I genuinely thought that I wasn't going to be able to get it on today to film this. The screen's kind of important because it's how you focus, because all the focus points and everything are set to the screen, as well as I can't tell if I'm focused at all or what I'm filming if I don't have the screen, because there's no viewfinder either. So pretty important. It's also how I access all the settings. So I need that. So thinking about taking it into a photo repair place here in town, but that is going to potentially take 4 to 6 weeks to get the camera fixed and returned to me, and who knows how much that could cost. So I'm also considering just buying a new camera, but I don't know if I want to do that either. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm gonna do, but hopefully I'll be able to figure it out in a time-effective and cost-effective way, so that I don't have to like take a long break from vlogging or anything like that. But we will see. That's a fight for another day, or at least later tonight, because right now I am extremely hungry and ready to go home. Kind of bummed about not being able to see Sarah tonight. I'm not real happy about that, but I need to go home, register my car online, and figure out what I'm going to do with this stinking camera. So I'll see you guys back at home. Okay, so I may or may not have actually driven home, and I may or may not have come to see Sara as she's getting off work again. Because I can't help it. It feels so wrong. Oh, I just turned my windshield wipers on. It feels so wrong driving home when I know that if I just wait like a little bit, I can see Sara, and I want to. Ugh. But here's the thing. I feel like since Sara and I have started dating, I haven't just like sat down and kind of talked about it, and that's something that I've always done on this channel, is kind of talk about my relationships, where I'm at, what I'm feeling. And I feel like, if we're being honest, there was such a long process of getting over my relationship with Catherine that was like years of this channel were kind of that were plagued by this relationship with her, and the ups and the downs and the in-betweens and the trying to get over it. And it was such a long process that this may have came as a surprise when I'm like, hey, I'm dating somebody else and I'm really crazy about her. So I just want to talk a little bit more about kind of how it came about, what I'm feeling, and things. I mean, I've got some time to kill, so I figured I'd just chat with you guys for a bit. But with Sara, it came about at a kind of a perfect time where I really was finally, for the first time, really starting to feel like I was able to move on from Catherine and my relationship there. And I don't know what it was, but I felt like I finally had a peace and a closure about that whole situation that I hadn't had in... My gosh. I don't know if you guys heard that, but I think a dump truck... I think a garbage truck just dropped a giant dumpster. That made my heart skip. Okay. Anyway, I finally, for the first time in a really long time, felt like I was ready. Like I was ready to move on to something else and to something new. And as I've documented on this channel, I went out and I made some mistakes, trying to kind of like force myself past my relationship with Catherine, into something new. And I went out and I did some stupid things that I shouldn't have. And, you know, it was after that situation where I really came back and I accepted, okay, God, I'm not sure what you have for me in my future, but I know it's not this. And I'm going to let go of that, and I'm going to let you take control. And so it was a little bit after that I ended up running into Sara, and we hit it off so fast. We met online, as I think we've already established here, but we met within a couple days of actually chatting with one another, and I wasn't really serious about the screen went black, so I'm just gonna wing it and hope that things are going well. But things got serious for me, or I became much more interested when I found out that she was a Christian, and that's definitely something I wanted, and she seemed extremely genuine, so I wanted to meet her so bad. And so we met, and the date went awesome, and I couldn't wait to see her again, which is very, very unique for me. Like I've gone out with a handful of girls in the past, and I hardly am ever excited about the potential or opportunity of seeing them again. But this time I was like ecstatic. I couldn't wait. So we ended up actually going on 4 dates over the next 5 days, and really that pace has just continued through this whole relationship, and we're coming up on 4 months now, and it's just been a really, really amazing 4 months. And it's a different feeling that I feel with her than I felt in any of my other relationships. And I mean, I've loved other girls before. I loved Catherine, but this is different. It feels so much different. It feels so much more real. I think a lot of my relationship with Catherine and those feelings came from having such a great relationship with her family, but it was close to home, and she was like my next real girlfriend after Jamie, and I could see potential there. Like in my mind, I was thinking like, well, if I could change this, and this about her, then this relationship would be perfect. That's just not how the world works. But I felt myself kind of trapped by that idea for a long time, and I was so close with her family, and we had so much history that I didn't want to like have to invest like getting to know a new stranger's family, and you know, having to get to know them all over again, because there's that comfort level that you create over a certain amount of time where you just want to make it work. And that's always been me, is if once I commit to something and to someone, I'm very, very committed, and it's hard for me to break off of that. But after years and years, I finally, like I said, got to the point where I was like, I'm ready. And as soon as I just gave that over completely to God after a bit of a rough patch, once I gave that back to God, He brought Sara into my life. And the thing that's different, like I was saying, is with Catherine, I was in love with the idea of what we could be. Looking back and kind of seeing it from a different perspective. And I'm not saying that I didn't care about her. I'm not saying that at all. But the love that I feel for Sara is so much deeper and so much more real, because I love who she actually is. And I don't have a list of things that I would want to change about her or attempting to change about her. She's absolutely perfect for me. And she loves me. And you know, at first I was a little concerned. I'm like, okay, am I just really taking with this girl because, you know, she cares about me, and I wanted so long to have that reciprocation in a relationship. But I know that's not it, because I've had other girls tell me that they loved me, and it didn't mean anything. It didn't make me feel any kind of way. But when I told Sara that, and she said it back, it was the greatest the greatest feeling ever. It was a really, really amazing moment. Something that just felt so right. And she does have a genuine heart for God and for me, and I don't doubt that at all. And she's a girl that I could see myself being with for the rest of my life. I don't have any desire to find somebody else or to be with somebody else. She's the one that I want to be with forever. And it's just really, really cool, and it just feels like a perfect fit. And I was never able to say that before. Like, in some of my other relationships, we were similar in a lot of ways. We enjoyed some of the things, but there was always like just a handful of things that were just so different on, and it was so frustrating. Hence, like, all the videos that I ever filmed about Catherine were titled Frustrations, because it's just a frustrating relationship. It was just a frustrating situation because it wasn't that perfect fit, but it was exactly where I needed to be at the time. That's where God had me, and looking back on that time now, on that relationship, I see why God had me go through all that. Because through my relationship with Catherine, I met Gary and Stephanie and got hooked up with the church in Dayton. And through those people and through that church, I saw such immense growth as a person and as a man of God. And not that I haven't made mistakes. Obviously, I've made mistakes. But so much of what I learned in that time period through Gary and Stephanie and Christine and just everyone over there, so much of what I've learned is being applied now, and I can see the application and the reason for going through all that now that I'm here with Sara and we're talking about a potential this is a very serious relationship, and as we talk about the future and what it's going to hold for us, so much of what Gary and Stephanie really ingrained in me and taught me and tried to build me up in is coming into play. And not that my parents didn't, but this is just more recent, and but they taught me what it means to be a godly family and what it means to be a godly man and a godly father, a godly husband. And I saw that played out through that family and in their lives, and it was so neat because going into that relationship with Catherine, marriage really wasn't something that I was very interested in, and that didn't change immediately. It actually was like that for a really long time, but through Gary and Stephanie's relationship and other relationships I saw at the church, I saw that marriage could be a wonderful thing. When throughout my life, I've not always seen that in some of the other families that I'm close to. But I feel like God, through all that, was preparing me in ways that I did not understand at the time. It was very confusing to me. I thought that the reason I was there in that situation with Catherine and that family was because I was supposed to be with Catherine for the rest of my life. That's what I genuinely thought at the time, and I was so confused because it seemed like, all right, God, I'm here. You have me here. Why is this not working the way that I, at the time, was assuming it was going to work out? But being on the other side of that now, I see that all of that was preparation for something more. And that's not to speak poorly of Catherine, but I already feel so much fuller, so much happier, and I feel like there's so much more potential with Sara than could have ever had with her or anybody else. And just the idea of getting married and having somebody that I know without a doubt loves me, but know still that they love God more, and that we could raise our family up and our kids in loving God and teaching them right from wrong and just how to genuinely have a relationship with Jesus Christ like that. It's just an amazing, amazing thing. So Sara is extremely special to me, and I'm very, very excited for what the future holds. And she really is perfect for me. And her goofiness and her nerdiness. It's crazy how, after knowing each other only for, 4 months now, that we respond to things the exact same way and with the same words. And even, I feel like I've been helping her edit her vlogs, and I see so much of myself in her already. And I don't think that's all been imprinted on since we met. We're just so similar in so many ways, and it's just perfect. It is just perfect, and it feels amazing. And I just had to come and see her because I've been thinking about her all day, and I missed her while I was at work today, and I had to come talk with her and give her a hug. So I'm gonna go do that, but I will talk to you guys again potentially later tonight. Probably later tonight. But yeah, now you guys are filled in a little bit. You can maybe understand a little bit more where I'm coming from, where this came from, and kind of how serious I actually am about this. I'll see you guys in a bit. So, Sarah and I are going to do something. What are we going to do, Sarah? No idea what that means. Actually, I do. Translation, we're going to make pancakes, but we're going to make special pancakes.
I've never made these pancakes
But just
before.
like a half batch. We're not going to go crazy because it's almost midnight. So we're just going to make a couple pancakes.
Yeah.
So we are going to do my tried and true recipe of making pancakes, but splitting the Bisquick, which you normally make it with, having it with sugar cookie mix. But also, I'd like to put a scoop of vanilla protein in as well. And so I'm not exactly sure what the measurements would be for that, but we're going to make sugar cookie vanilla protein pancakes. Are you up for this?
Sure. See, it's in the iPad has been found.
She's so not as excited about this as I am. Well, we're not.
I'm responding to my fans. How pretentious is that?
It's pretty pretentious. I love you though.
I love you. Did you forget something?
This
What?
is gonna make 14 pancakes apparently.
That's half.
I just made a full serving.
I thought you said you're doing half.
Well, I got excited. It's the lunch for tomorrow now. I need your help now.
Okay.
Because this is the part where I would put it into a waffle maker.
I have a pinion you press. That's as good as it's gonna get.
That's why I'm saying I need you to do the pancake part because I do not know how.
You think I do?
You don't know how to make pancakes? You guys have pancakes all the time.
I think we're cooking. So hold on. And we can learn together. Just hold on. Let me finish this comment to Alejandro, okay?
Okay, alright. Thanks.
Look what you've done. You were cleaning that up. Okay.
I got it. I'm gonna let you pour the next ones. Even though mine turned out awesome, they kind of look more like quesadillas somehow. What?
They look like crepes.
You look like a crepe.
You look like a crepe.
That is incredibly rude. Take it back. Oh wow, you're just going like one at a time. That is going to be a massive. It is expanding. Sarah, your pancake. It's thicker though, but it is massive.
Oh, look at the golden perfection.
Why were you not the one in charge of the other ones? Look at that. Loaded with sugar cookiness and protein and vanilla. Delicious. Oh. You've popped all the bubbles. the right size.
It's
It's a little lopsided.
Yeah.
You will make just a little bite-sized one right here. Boop. Oh.
What have you done? By the way, this is really hot, so your
Yeah, I can
pancake's
feel it.
gonna cook real fast.
Okay. I'm not good at this. From now on, you pour the pancakes.
Oh, are you gonna flip it?
Well, absolutely. This is
Okay.
my baby.
Look at that.
Little bite-sized one. Here I come, buddy. Oh no. Oh no.
You're making a mess. Your bites pancakes. Oh, what are you doing? Stop.
I'm evening it out so it can cook together now. Sarah, I feel like we've done a bad thing.
I know what you're
Sarah,
talking
oh
about.
gosh, and you're still going. You just won't let it cook. That looks delicious.
I think it does. I like my pancakes the way I like my men. Raw.
I don't know if I need to cut that out or not. Because, to be honest, I don't even really know what that means. And I'm gonna go on a limb and say that you don't know what that means either. I thought you were gonna say like rough around the edges, but you
Well, that's
went
a
with
good one.
raw.
That's a good. Oh.
Let it cook.
Too
Oh.
high.
Oh. Oh, nice. That one's gonna be good.
Oh no.
Just
Check
flip it
it.
over and cook it a little bit more. There we go. Now smush it down. Oh, yeah.
Mine was bigger.
Mine will be more dense with flavor, though, because it is not so vastly spread out. Pretty sure that's how physics works, okay?
I don't know if it is though.
Well, neither one of us is a physics major, so...
What are you talking about? Yes, I am.
No,
Yeah, I am.
that's not true.
Yeah, it is.
Pretty sure it's not.
How dare you not know me?
I think I do. I think it's you who don't know you.
You.
Oh my gosh. Through all of this, we have just burnt one.
Oh.
Thankfully, though, it's not like terribly burnt. It's fine. That one, I'll eat that one with maple syrup. You've done it again.
You turned it up too much.
I didn't even touch it.
Yes, you
I
did.
actually didn't.
Yes, you did.
You know what? You're right. That was all me. You know what, Sarah? I think we've done a great thing. It may not look pretty, but it's going to be delicious on the inside. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's divvy these bad boys up. All 14 pancakes. Okay, you get a gooey one. I get a burnt one. It's just both ends of the spectrum. There's no in between whatsoever.
What are you talking about? My pancake is perfect.
Mine. Also mine. Yours. That one looks good though.
You can have that one.
Well, I made that little one for you, remember?
Oh, well, you can have the big one, and I'll take the little one.
Alright, I will take that one.
Let's just have a bite without
I'm just gonna
any
try it
syrup.
without syrup first.
I said it first.
They're good though.
They're not bad.
Alright, this is where I'm gonna end the video for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Or had a fantastic day. Or have a fantastic day tomorrow. Pick one. Only one though.
Or both.
I said 3. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And we will see you guys
On the flip side.